Hello guys, Detroit88 back with yet another episode of Let's Play OpenTTD. Now in the last episode, we didn't really do much. I think we kept connecting a couple cities. Not quite sure. It's been a couple days. I think we grew this out a little bit here too. I was also showing you, looking like I was also showing you here how you can buy stuff, like land and stuff, to prevent cities from growing over it. So like if we don't want the city to grow on top of our rail lines, we can buy the land right next to it because then they can't build on it. Now in this episode, not quite sure what we're going to do. We're at 13 million euro, pound, dollar things. And I think we're just trying to grow the network a little bit. Yeah, you're up to 3. This guy's already up to 6. You're at almost 5. Oh, I was showing you here how running trains across the bridge does not always help you. I remember that now. But yeah, the other thing I'm going to eventually do is I eventually want to start testing different things you can do, like in multiplayer in this game. So that's sort of the plan for the next episodes. And yeah, I don't really have anything beyond that as far as OpenTTD goes. I know I can show you the other different environments they have. They have like a Alaskan wilderness that has snow in it, which is a little bit more challenging than this. The desert seems to be the most challenging one because you have to, like in the wilderness one, you essentially have to transport food to cities above a snow line, which isn't too bad. You just have to get the food industry set up. And then in the desert one, you actually have to transport water and food to any city that is not like on the coast or by a water source, which is even harder. And the other things you can do too, I set it at the max loan for this guy to start off just to make sure I wouldn't run something all the way across here and then run out of money. So you can also set it up to where the loan doesn't go any further. So like the $100,000 loan, we're almost up to $1 million in a loan already. So we can almost have $1 million loan, which I think is unnecessary. But you know, some people would disagree that with me. And I actually have coal here, so it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe like transport coal from here and run it through the city to here and allow trains to come pick it up and then run it over to the station here. We could also set up another coal station somewhere around here. We could also run this stuff into here, but I'm just sort of showing you what it looks like when the cities don't really grow or anything, because right now you can see there's a couple small towns, and that would be probably be considered a city over there. Population of 2,000. Now if we go back over here, we just have two essentially growing massive cities. They're getting up there. These guys are going pretty quickly. And it probably wouldn't be a bad idea for me to add a couple more stations in. Want road construction. So we'll run one here, we'll run one here, we'll run one here. And this will just overall sort of help out with us growing. Now comes the next hard part. Where did I decide to put the... There we are. Shown that we lost money with that guy last year, but that's not too much of an issue. We'll make 2 of these and we'll get them going, because all they're going to do is they're going to dedicate to that one spot. So we have 3 trains, but they're all passenger trains, I believe, that are not making any money. Because usually with trains, it's not worth a lot. Oh, that's a coal train. But it probably needs to be... Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to start upgrading stuff to diesel. But yeah, we'll just watch how this train goes. Okay, that train's doing okay. I'm just trying to make sure that the trains are doing better. The other thing we can do too, since the station's right here, we can probably run this into here. So let's start working on that, because we're trying to sort of connect up this part of our, essentially, empire, for lack of a better word, or metropolis area. They finally got a big building. They have a couple of them. They're starting to get the fancier buildings now, and they're almost at 7,000 people, which is pretty good. The city grows every 6 days, so it's not like we really have to do much with the city anymore. But we can transport like this guy and this guy into there. And then we can probably transport this into here, and then that'll just keep increasing the amount of coal we have. Not that we need to do that, but it's not a bad idea. So we'll do road vehicle construction. Where do I want to put the truck stations? Let's do like right here. So essentially the trucks will come in and choose one of these two stations. So start with that there. And this is all going to cost us a lot of money. I feel bad for the city because it's going to cost them a lot of money too to grow. But I guess that's just how it goes sometimes. So now these guys should come through here and transfer up to here. And no, I don't want to try a new plane because we're not worrying about airplanes right now. Do I have a depot in this place? I don't. So we're going to throw a depot over here because why not? There we go. By default, you're set for coal. Okay. You're going to go to here, and then you're going to go to here. You're going to do a full load, and then you're going to transfer everything. We're going to make 4 of you, because we have 4 truck station slots. That should be enough to get us going. Now we just have to create the train that we're going to send down the road, or down the train tracks. And that guy looks to be a lot more efficient. It's been a while since we've added on any trains, it looks like. We're going to make sure this guy's selected to coal, and then we're going to have you go to here, and then go to here. And this is the nice part about having such a connected network now, because now instead of having like 2 separate lines running, I can run everything down everything all at once. Now this can cause problems too because of train density and all that stuff. That train should be a bit faster than anything else I own right now, so it might get slowed down by other trains. And that guy seems to keep breaking down. Okay, I can't speak today. And then this guy should... Yeah, these guys are starting to build even across this bridge. So they're going to expand quite a ways. Yeah, they got a lot of passengers there, don't they? Let's not do that. Yeah, so truckload doesn't get us too much. But it'll work for now. We can probably clone one more of you guy, and we'll have you go. I love how it says Maywell on sea. The closest ocean is like almost 100 tiles that way. Yes, I know I can't build roads on water. I realize this game. Although if you want to try and build a road on water, you can go for it. Have you go here and have you go here. Be full load. And then transfer. We're going to do 4 of these guys again. And go. Hopefully that should fill our train up faster. Yeah, he's got about the same amount of coal there. So as long as I have stuff going along here, we should be good to go. Because see, the train's just sitting there waiting right now. And then passenger train's going to come in, pick up a bunch of passengers, even though we have umpteen million passengers. And the train's just going to keep transferring everything in. And these guys should not be having an issue. And that guy keeps breaking down. You need to go to a station and just get serviced. That's all you need to do. That's all I need you to do right now. Just get out of the way of everything else. Because you're still a steam train. Or yeah. I still have 5 of them that don't want to be replaced. I think that's the train that, yep. And we should notice a sharp decrease in our train's capacities. And that little train there wants to go into the station too. Now you can go. Yeah, they're all losing a lot of profit, primarily because trains are slowing other trains down. And I forgot to send them this way. They're not quite pulling in as much, but that'll work fine for me. No, I don't want to use that. At 5,000 now. Hey, we hit the 7,000 mark over here. That's good. Eventually this city will cluster out. These guys are not going anywhere, are they? There's our first electric train, so we may upgrade right to that. Yeah, you're getting pretty big pretty quickly, aren't you? And you are too. Well, this guy is still under 1,000. I want you to keep growing. Where is the coal train? Okay, we're gonna go clone that guy, and we're gonna do one more of that guy, and we're gonna run it. Then you see, yeah, this is becoming a really busy intersection. And those older steam trains are not helping at all. We did a lot of growth last year, or we stayed about the same. The goal is growth, of course. It's not looking like we're going to get there quite fast. They got lots of trains coming in here, don't they? Yep. So now the next thing we should probably worry about is setting aside some money for restoring stuff. Alright, so now if we get these guys to keep going, he'll keep going, and he's going to try and go and get stuck probably. Alright, so it's almost, I think 1970 is when we'll convert everything over to electric. Because electric is when you start getting the faster trains. We can probably go in here now. And new vehicles. Do they actually offer any vehicles? Let's see here now. So they haven't even started those yet. They haven't even started with the electric trains, so I'm not worried about that at all. We're just starting to get quite congested through here. And through here a little bit too, so probably wouldn't be a bad idea to take an offshoot of this and run it this way, just so any train that heads out this way should by default take this route, shoot down, and then come around. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. As you can tell, these trains are catching up quite quickly, because there'll be a point when he has to stop. Then are you going to go try and do maintenance too? You're not. Okay. Now starting to get trains going pretty well. Because hopefully they pick up some growth and we can eventually get into electric. We're only at May 25th, so we're going to zoom through this year and see what happens. Okay, so we have a new railroad train available. 908. I think the railroad is getting congested now. No, I don't want to build that airplane. Only in July though, so. August. Yeah, we're still only in August and we might grow from last year. Because you saw a little bit of growth here. They're going to keep spamming me with stuff. Yeah, because we should see a noticeable jump of like $200,000. Let's not use that guy yet. Well, we're seeing a jump of almost $300,000 from trains alone, so that helps a lot. 400,000. Not quite to the 2 million mark yet. And we should be good. So now we're in January. So now the next thing is going to be getting our network figured out to handle more trains here. That or we could just speed everything up too, that'll help. And our company value, you can tell there, for a couple of years it just sort of stayed the same. And then it started to go up. It went down a little bit last year. Now it's starting to go up again, which is good. So now if we go to replace vehicles, we're just going to start converting everything over. Okay. I'm just going to start converting everything over to electrified railroad. So could probably start up at this corner. And this will just encapsulate everything we own. So that took a lot of money. But now pretty much everything is electrified rail. So now we can start converting over to the electrified rail trains. And you can also run diesel trains on these guys too, so don't worry about that. And you have these fancy looking intersections here. And we should be able to, yeah, if we go into, now I'm going to let it run a little bit longer because I think there's another electric train that comes out in a couple of years. The hope is to get that one. We're almost at 10,000 people here. That's good. Considering we start out with, I think, around 3 in like our first or second episode, or not first, like I think we started working on this like fifth episode or so. So you can tell over time, passengers seem to be the best thing to work with because the city just exponentially increases, and you see cities growing big time now. Now, don't really have any aircraft to worry about. They're still building everything. Yeah, we can probably go into here. We're going to start replacing everything with the electric. This guy. So we're going to send everyone in for maintenance. And we're going to see how quickly we lose money. Because now you're going to see lots of new vehicle costs. Because it's going to take a while to convert everything over. So now if we go into trains, almost everything. Yep, everything is electric now, officially. So everything now, if we look, should run faster. Because they're all electric trains. They're at 5,500, so they're not doing too bad over here. Funtminster. That's an awesome name. These guys are twice as big, though. Now, there are tools you can get and wipe entire cities out, but we're not really aiming for that. These guys are almost getting up to 3, so that's good. We'll probably run into this track at some point. That's perfectly fine. Yes, these guys should not have as many issues running on the track. I just got tired of waiting, so that's why everything's an electric train now. But everything should run faster now, so we should see a noticeable increase maybe in trains and their usage. So that train didn't make anything. Only got buses this year. Only got like 5 buses not making any money. So we're going to zoom through this real quick. We're going to zoom through an entire year, hopefully. It's got so many things to think about. It's already 1969, so hopefully we should see our train running costs go down. They might go up a little bit, but it should go down because we replaced a lot of the older engines. And that's the one that keeps going up so fast. That ship is lost. We're at the 1,000,000 mark already, so if we keep on pace with our current, we should be able to hit 2 by the end of the year. We're just doing this as the 1-year speed run real quick. And it looks like train costs are going to be about the same, but we got everything's faster now, or pretty much everything is faster now. And I think we're going to reach that mark. Why can you not find a path to continue? That is my question. Is everything just... Okay, because they got a lot of trains in here. So they got lots of trains stopping in here. They're at we're making about 2.4. So that literally, that efficiency jump in speed from like 144 standard, I think was about what we had, to 160, has increased our profits by almost another $1,000,000. So that just shows you how economics in this game work. Now we're going to have to sort this out because the trains are now going to freak out because I have too many of them. So I think I'm going to get rid of this guy. But other than that, guys, this is going to be the end of the episode. As always, if you have any ideas to how I can improve the episode, just go ahead and comment below. Also, if you liked the video, please like it, and then also please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.